Welcome to Bearkat Spotlight, where we take a personal look into Bearkat athletes. I'm Danielle J. Martin. Today I'm here with one of the leading wide receivers of the Southland Conference. Please welcome Nathan Stewart.
Good, how you doing?
Awesome. So let's jump right into it. So you're known to be the top 10 receivers who have entered into the 2,000 plus yards club. What does that accomplishment mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot. I'm fortunate. Most people don't have the luxury of coming to college and having Jamal Briscoe as a quarterback and having Sheridon Lewis as a receiver who opened up things for me. And it's just a huge accomplishment, and I'm blessed to be in a predicament I'm in right now.
Now, when you say that Yeti opened the door for you, what do you mean by that?
Yeti is so much a distraction for other defenses, and they apply too much attention to him and not so much against me, and it leave me open or get one-on-one matchups, and I have to win my one-on-one matchups.
Okay, so Coach Keeler describes a domino effect of all the leading receivers. First it's Yeti, then it's Davion, and then it's you. Do you see it falling that way, or did you expect a different outcome? Like, no, I'm supposed to be number one, or I'm supposed to be second?
I just feel like it's just a huge competition in that room, in the wide receiver room. We all push each other to the best we can be. It's always competitive competition. It's talking trash to each other, saying, oh, you only got this amount of yards this week, you got to step it up, you know, just talk like that. So I feel like we push each other to the next level every time.
Okay, now when y'all push each other, what exactly gets in your head specifically that you say, okay, you know what, this game I gotta do better. I got to prove to them that I'm not just this weak link. Because you are the youngest. I mean, you just mentioned earlier that you're only 19 years old and you already made the accomplishment of getting into being one of the leading wide receivers. That's a huge accomplishment.
Right. I mean, I feel like Sheridon, Davion, both of them are older than me. They both know that, and I get hassled a lot for being the youngest. And for me, having my accomplishment that I have at an early age, it's still more so, oh, you're not doing enough. You got to do harder, and I like that. I'm glad that them guys have enough faith into me to keep going and just to put it on my back.
Now, there's a clear, strong connection between you and Jeremiah on the field, but what is the relationship like off the field?
Jeremiah is how can I put it? Jeremiah is like a dad nobody never had. He always he's always having you think the right thing. It's always the right way with Briscoe. It's never the wrong way. Even I have him in biology class, and it's always, you got this done, you have this done, you need help on this, you want help on this, so it's stuff like that.
He helps y'all with your homework?
Yes,
That's
Briscoe
so
does.
Okay, so dad figure, and then when you're on the field, it's even okay, I'm looking for you, you're looking for me, and then how does it feel just knowing he sees you every single time, in the right position every single time, and it kind of leads you to obviously making a touchdown.
Right.
So how does that feel, knowing that y'all have that connection every single time?
It's amazing, especially knowing Briscoe is going to be prepared week in and week out. He's going to look over film, study film, know what the defense coming with, and it's going to put me in the best predicament to score a touchdown, like you said. It's amazing having, like I said, Briscoe as my quarterback to come in my freshman year, and it's going to be tough not having him next year too.
Oh yes, he's leaving.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, what you gonna do?
I know, we should be good though.
I mean, are you practicing with the next quarterback coming
Caleb
up?
Griffin throwing the ball too, and Ty Brock throwing the ball as well. So
okay, so y'all have a connection there. You gotta practice a little bit more.
Yeah.
Now, within the short amount of time, you have improved quickly on the field. With you just being a sophomore, you receive more than 100 yards per game. Is that your expectation every single time?
Well, main expectation is to come out with the win, of course. Even if I have 30 yards, we come out with a win on top. We executed and did our thing what we were supposed to do, so I'll go home happy at the end of the day with the win. But having 100 yards is a plus. You know, I can't say that.
800 yards and you're a sophomore. I don't think you understand.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
what that
I
means.
expected it coming into the season. Coming into my freshman year period, I feel like the most preparation you put, you feel like you should do that. If you work hard and you practice hard, just like you pray, and you should go out there and do or get 100 yards or more.
Mm-hmm. So you're strong in your faith.
Yes.
Every single time. Now, do you feel the need to play catch up or just like improve? You know, like don't underestimate me.
Right.
You know, I'm going to do my job regardless of my age or my background.
Of course.
Because you obviously make that clear in your performance. So do you ever feel like you need to play catch up or you have to improve yourself?
Yes, I feel like I should play catch up and improve myself every day, because it's another guy and over there at James Madison getting better every day, or it's another guy in Colorado getting better every day. So I feel like the day I take off is the day somebody else getting better. That's what I don't want. So every day is an improvement day for sure.
Okay. Now, how do you prepare for a game? Like, what exactly gets your mind right before you step on the field?
Peace and quiet. Peace and quiet. Yes, peace and quiet, so I can focus in, think about how I'm going to do, what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it, and just stuff like that. I have to be focused and I have to be locked in. Loud music would kind of distract me, so I just be quiet, thinking about the next play or what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it.
Okay. Now, by yourself, peace and quiet?
Yes, by myself. Nobody around me.
Just lock yourself in a room?
Yes, lock in. I just lock in. People can be around me, but I just won't interact with nobody. I just lock in and just focus, just tune in.
Now, did you have this expectation of reaching this title of being known as one of the leading wide receivers? Like, coming into Team Houston, did you have any expectation?
I had expectations to come in and play, and I had expectations to eventually be the best receiver to come out of Sam Houston. That's my expectations, and I won't stop till I get it. You know, so I keep working hard, and I got guys like Sheridon and Davion keep pushing me, so it'll be fun to see who come out on top.
Now, did you have anyone who took you in when you came into the program? Was there anyone who you looked up to or anyone who took you in and said, you know, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure I put you on the right path so you're able to accomplish all this that you're doing now?
Yeah, it was crazy. Coming into my freshman year, I was going on my official visit. Davion was my big brother. But I was more so not looking at Davion, I was looking at Sheridon. Sheridon was the top receiver, so in high school I was looking at Sheridon. Yeah, I was like, what? I want to see them. I want to see Sheridon. I want to see what he look like. I want to see how I compare myself to him. And when I seen him, I was taller than him. I'm like, oh man, this the guy who's doing all that. But yeah, I seen him in practice and I seen what he can do, and it's like, wow, like I see why Sheridon who he is, because at practice he just does exactly what he do in the game. And I overshadowed Davion, and I looked at practice at Davion, and Davion's just as good. So it's like, oh yeah, I need to lock in. If I want to play with these dudes, I gotta get serious. I gotta focus in and be the best I can be to at least just be on the same level as them two guys, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how I just took that approach. It was crazy too, finding out Davion and Yeti was my big brothers.
Now, how is your support team? Like, you know, speaking on your family background, what does your parents or your siblings or anybody in your family think of your performance? Like every game, do they travel to the away games?
Right. Some away games. When they can, they'll be there. Coming from my family, I'm the oldest of 4. So I have younger siblings looking up to me, and I got to be a positive influence. So.
Oldest of 4, and
yes.
he's 20.
Yes. Long, so
yes, you got to keep doing it. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
So what is your next accomplishment getting ready for the rest of the season?
My next accomplishment, I don't know, it's just to win the national championship. I want to have that ring on my finger. I want to do it for the older guys. Okay. Yeah, do it for Briscoe, do it for Sheridon. I feel like I know them. Like I've been knowing them since I got here. They all I know. So I feel like I really just do it all I can just to get them so I can go out on the right note.
Okay. So that's Nathan Stewart for you. That's all we have with Bearkat Spotlight. We'll see you back here next week.